Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about how not everyone is going to like you and why that's completely okay. It's pretty much just a fact of life that you will always encounter people who aren't going to like you for whatever reason. Now, this video is actually inspired by my past where I used to be one of those people who wanted everyone to like me. And I mean pretty much everyone. It was really unhealthy. And in hindsight, it stemmed from me not liking myself. And that is quite often going to be the case for anyone who wants everyone to like them. It usually comes from a lack of self-love, where we just don't like ourselves, so we seek external validation and attention from other people. So when we find out that other people don't like us, it really upsets us because we're not receiving that validation and attention. So obviously, the solution is to practice self-love and to validate yourself. And then you won't even need attention or validation from other people. But anyway, to get back to the story, in high school, I learned about the power of having proper posture. So I would walk around with great posture, and it was kind of the beginning of me starting my journey to end up with confidence. And I knew that posture was a huge key to it, so I figured start at the beginning. But the problem here was a lot of my peers back then, and a lot of people in general have this, where people oftentimes can confuse confidence for arrogance. So at the time I didn't realize it, I know now, a lot of people thought that I was arrogant because I walked around with good posture. So it meant that people didn't like me and I didn't do anything to wrong them. So back then I couldn't wrap my head around this, and I was very confused and upset over how people didn't like me when I did absolutely nothing to wrong them. I used to think that you had to do something to upset someone to make them not like you. Obviously we know that's not true. So you are always going to find people who won't like you for whatever ridiculous reason. It could even be the same thing that I encountered, where you walk around with too good a posture and that makes them think you're arrogant. Or maybe you're just attractive, so they're jealous. Or maybe you're intelligent, so they're jealous of that. Or maybe it could be any reason. And oftentimes it will stem from jealousy or just their own insecurities being kind of projected onto you, or maybe they're just a negative person who sees and focuses on the negative aspects of other people. So the point here is that there often isn't anything you can do to make these people like you. So the answer is just to stop caring about everyone liking you, to just let it go. Accept the fact that not everyone's going to like you, and that's okay. I mean, with me making these videos, I've already received a few not so kind messages from people. I've already received a few haters, so you think I'm going to let those few people stop me from doing this? No! So don't let the haters that you have in your own life stop you. Just realize that the people who don't like you, as I've said many times in the past, are people who you aren't even going to want to have around you anyway. They're not going to be people whose opinions you should value. They're just people that should be left alone. Let them stay over there while you go over there in the other direction. Just stay away from them. But basically, start practicing self-love so that you don't care about seeking external validation or attention. And then when you encounter people who don't like you, you'll get over it incredibly easily, because you're no longer going to care about getting validation or attention from them. You're going to start getting it from yourself. And then it'll be sustainable and healthy. So, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci.